Well, good morning, Brad.
Good morning.
How is it?
Oh, everything's great.
Yeah, everything's fine.
How are you?
It's been a fantastic, normal. I feel like I have to look backwards now. We're just
I know.
There's a reason
I missed the wall
that it looks this way. And it's just, there's going to be all kinds of different versions of this that you see. And sometimes it has nothing to do with the amount of time I have to edit. Definitely not that.
Definitely not that he's going to the lake.
Every episode, sometimes it just feels like we're doing our best. When you really say like we're committing to once a week episodes, this is what you get. Anyway, we have a fun little summer topic, but we have to start every show, Brad, with kind of who we are while we're doing it. And I think about this all the time when I'm driving here before we record.
When have we started with that?
I'm saying we need to.
Oh, we need to. Okay.
There's so many first time listeners.
Okay.
No, is it long time listener, first time caller?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes. We need callers.
I always think about reminding everyone that we are a podcast for jewelers by jewelers.
Mm-hmm. Of jewelers.
And what that means is, in every sense of the word jeweler, that is us. We both are bench jewelers.
We don't.
We both do sales.
Don't string beads.
We don't string beads. We are Brad's at his bench. We got the laser right here. My bench is over there. We both are doing actual bench work every single day, but we're also both changing batteries every day. We're both helping customers every day. We're both answering the phones every day. We're both running a retail jewelry store every day. So
yeah,
that's
horrible.
That's who we are.
That's
what we are. And we just thought that it would be fun to do a podcast. And now that we have such limited time, I just thought I would really... Oh, also the other way, pretty much the only way to support what we're doing is a link in the description wherever you're watching or listening
Would it be up here, down here?
I'm not going to edit it. It's just going to be...
Oh.
It's going to be there. We're all adults here. We're all jewelers. We're smart enough to figure it out. There is a link somewhere that says buy me a coffee.
Mm-hmm. Click that.
Click it.
Buy us a coffee.
You can send us $5. I'm actually drinking water today.
Because nobody's bought you a coffee.
Because I have prioritized making sure this happens over making a shorter episode while I go brew coffee.
Have you checked Buy Me a Coffee lately? Because we're supposed to be reading.
Well, now I can't check it because my phone is recording us. But yes, I think we have a couple, but we're going to have to keep pushing them off. I know there was only like a couple, and it's been 2 or 3 weeks. So
because that's Slackers. Fun. That's fun. Yeah, I know. It's fun reading what people have to say.
I know. Also, when you click that link and send us $5, $20, $1,000, we will read it all. Even if you send us $5 and make Brad read meow, he will.
I'll sing meow.
That's a throwback. He'll sing it for how much?
Price. I don't know.
He'll let us know when we reach it.
500.
For 500, you'll sing.
I'll sing meow.
How would it sound if you sung it?
I can't. Good try.
All right.
No free samples. This ain't Sam's Club.
We have a shopic.
A shopic. Dude.
Right, this.
That's great.
We have
topics.
We have topics. We have a topic, a little fun summer topic for today. But before we get into that, Brad, you said you had a story.
I do have a story. Hold on, it's on my Insta.
Okay.
So Rob, is it Rob or Robert? His full government name is on his.
Oh wow!
So I don't know if he goes by Robert or Rob or Robbie,
or
Roberto.
I think we call him. As his show name is Dog's Body Rob.
Dog's Body, yes. So I had posted...
Should I just scooch over?
No. Because I want you to get...
What if I have
some
to
of
cough?
This...
I'm back. Okay. I'll do that about 4 or 5 times.
All right, so I had posted some video, and let's see. He said, I've spent some time in your state. He mentioned our state.
Why are you telling this story, Brad? Go ahead.
In years gone by, not that I'm saying that's where you guys are based or anything, but one of my, and he gave the eye emoji, but one of my favorite things about the potty is how you've doxed yourselves in slow-mo.
Oh.
So that's not the, I'm just trying to get, that's not the full story, just going to stop it there. Do you think we've doxed ourselves in slow-mo?
I don't want to talk about this.
Okay. No, that's fine. We'll skip that part. It seems like everybody knows.
If I start laughing too hard, I start coughing.
Let's see. I said we are really bad at anonymity. That sounds like a.
I mean, should we address
sea life?
I know we vaguely addressed it. Should we just before we? How much of the story do you want to tell before we address kind of the level of anonymity, anomaly? I don't know.
And
I had it right the first time.
It's like sea life. Let me just finish the story.
Okay, finish the story.
And we'll get to it. So I said, what part of our state did you visit? He said, my wife lived near a big city.
I don't know how you're going to get the story through without. Go ahead.
I'm not going to dox us, even though everybody knows. My wife lived near a big city for a year when we were younger. The big city's part of whatever. So I visited 2 states quite a lot. Went to the coast, visited friends in
Why are you doing this?
another town, went to some other place. It's all, he said, that's a stunning part of the country. Loved it, honestly. So I said, awesome, we're in the town we're in. He said that was one of his guesses of where we were. And he said,
How did you guess that?
He said, my memory is terrible. I've just been reliably informed that the city we are in is exactly where my wife lived for the whole year she was there. So I have spent much time in your city.
Did she also spend a year here?
She
did.
She lived there.
So he just
I'm not
visited.
sure if he visited or was living with her.
Okay.
But so
Rob, let us know. Give us all the juicy details.
Yep. He said there was a high school being built when he was there, so that kind of gives you a timeline.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool that old dog's buddy.
I
visited our
love that
town.
this is a jewelers podcast for jewelers, and that's what we led with.
Yep. You're welcome.
Could have saved that for the end.
I mean, we talked about bourbon for 20 minutes last episode.
Yeah, it took 45 minutes to get there. Now can I get to our real show topic?
Our shopic.
We're not doing shop talk today. I'm sorry. We're not doing it because I don't feel like editing in there. We'll save it for next week.
Just sing it.
What if I just
sing it.
I just inserted it in there.
I'm not going to do it.
But we're not going to.
Shop talk, where we talk shop. Shop talk, let's talk shop. Woo!
There's nothing better. That is the highlight of my editing is
love
having
that
to insert the shop talk theme music. I'm sorry, but it's just this phone. I swear it wants to cut off. All right. So what we're doing today is we're moving on. What we're doing today is analogies for jewelers.
Oh, we're
Analogies
going to that.
That only jewelers would love.
Okay.
And I think some of these are going to be able to. We can splice them up and post them because then people can share them to their stores.
Ooh.
Because we're going to get into some good ones today.
Yes, I like this.
But every time I lay my phone down for 5 seconds, it turns off. So
give us an example of an analogy.
So my favorite one,
because I'm not sure what those are.
So,
Just kidding, I know what those are.
Okay, I see what you did there. All right. I think we should start with our favorite one.
Okay.
And this is prongs. Prongs on stones.
Prongs.
We don't have any. I was going to say, I can grab a ring and show everybody, but if you're listening to this, you know what a prong is.
Mm-hmm. We like to top them off. That's a saying that we developed.
Yeah, okay.
Topping off the prongs.
It's not. We're never sitting beside each other again. It's never happening. So what is the analogy that we use for when customers come in and their prongs are just worn out and they're thin? Maybe they're broken off. Maybe they're just super thin. They're going to come in because they're like, oh, it's catching. And then we loop it or throw it up on the screen for them to see, which is what we like to do.
Yep.
And it's because it's so paper thin, worn so thin that it's starting to catch and pull up a little bit. And so we're trying to, we say, hey, to retip these 4 prongs or 6 prongs, it's $100 and whatever dollars. I don't have the Geller sheet in front of me.
Whatever David tells us to charge, that's what we charge.
We are I'm not going to say all the things that popped into my head. We
Were you going to say disciple? That's the word that came to mind.
Yes, disciple. I was definitely not going to say slave, but
Slave.
Anyway, instead of just quoting the price,
okay.
we have to explain to people, and they'll be like, well, I mean, I've only had the ring, 15 years, And so we have to explain prongs like what, Brad?
Tire tread.
Tire tread. So how would you go about explaining
I think
that?
you should, because you're the one that does this. I'm usually the one that will just put it on the screen and be like, see, this should be like way up here.
Yeah,
and it's flat.
I'm sure so many jewelers do this. I love the analogy of prongs and tire tread because just like we all drove a car to get here, or you're maybe listening to this in your car, who knows? But we all know somehow it makes sense to us that if we buy a car and put some tires on there, after 4, 5, 10 years, I don't know how long tires last anymore.
Not
about
10
50,000 miles. And yeah, if you're putting 15,000 miles on it, 4 or 5 years, whatever. We understand that the tire tread over time, because it's just on the road, spinning, making contact with the environment, the asphalt, if you will, it just slowly wears out. And every client, I think, understands that. It's like, hey, your prongs are just like tires on your car. You drive it every single day. You're wearing your ring every single day, and life happens. And eventually, just like your tire tread, your prongs get thinner and thinner and thinner. And, thankfully, we don't have to, well, sometimes I guess you have to replace the whole tire if the whole prong breaks off. You have to kind of rebuild the whole thing. But we have the awesome, laser right here, put it on the screen and say, hey, we can actually go and, like you said, Brad, just top it off.
Just top it off.
Take the little,
look
what we got here. This is rose gold, I think, right?
Yep.
I don't know where the white gold one is, but we'll take this white gold laser speed wire stuff from our good friends over at Stellar. This is not an ad or a promotion. That's where we order it, but you could order it from Guess Wine.
Guess Wine.
I need to know officially how they pronounce it. Sometimes I just say Guess One.
I like Guess One. Just cause
and I'm sure there's other places
down
too.
to it.
You can buy some laser wire, order it, and and we go and rebuild those prongs. And so now it's like you have new tire tread, and now you can safely drive, aka safely wear your ring again. Now your stone is protected.
What's weird to me, and I still don't understand it, is so a tire made of rubber. So yeah, obviously that wears down. It's weird that gold wears down just by wearing.
I can't tell if you're baiting me right now.
No, I don't know. Like I can see like us polishing it, it wears down. But like
life happens, Brad. But luckily the prongs usually last 10 years and not 3.
No, I get it. I just like what causes them to. I know it's metal.
I mean, it's like, okay, imagine. I mean, like if I bite my nails, which I do, they get all jagged.
Right.
But then I don't smooth them out. But a couple of days later, they're all smooth.
That's true.
Okay. It's just your hands, your pockets, your shirt. You're probably beating your coworker. There's all kinds of things that.
I thought you were gonna say wife. I was like, you can't say that, Dusty. Can't.
Brad, we're trying to be serious here.
No, we're not. Are we?
Yes.
You gotta lead with that.
So if you're not using that in your store, make your salespeople watch some of this because, and I'm sure a lot of experienced salespeople already know this, but these are all there's a ton of good analogies we're gonna
ton of them
get through here.
Tons.
This one is a fun one we use when comparing custom ring or custom jewelry to a custom house. Like having a custom house built.
This is a good one.
You get pretty passionate about this one, so you wanna take it.
Yep. Just what'd you say? I have passion.
You get passionate about it because people are like, "Hey, I'm just thinking about doing a custom ring. Like, how much does that cost?"
Right.
That's essentially how this conversation starts. This analogy,
right?
Is they come in and like, "Hey, I have a bunch of jewelry and I want to just take it and make something new. Like, how much does that cost?"
And there's always the gap between, I got all handsy you there. Hey.
Easy.
There's always.
I told you he gets passionate about this.
I do. Y'all don't understand.
Listen, ma'am.
The gap between us just finding something from Stoller, setting the stone versus a complete custom build. That's a big price gap. And people are constantly trying to move us from, I like this setting that's in Stoller for $1,000, but I just want it to be like this. And they don't understand that that's like a whole different process. But that's the beauty of custom.
Yep.
You get to customize everything. So instead of just having a cookie cutter house that looks the same as everybody else's, you can do the custom route.
Yeah, it's the same conversation if I went to some custom house building firm. I don't know. I've obviously never had a custom house built.
We're always getting custom houses built.
I mean, if this show takes off, we might.
The way it's going.
But let's just say I set up an appointment with a custom house builder or a contractor or whatever, and it would be silly, and it makes sense. I think it makes sense to the public to go, hey, I'm really thinking about having a custom house built. So, like, how much does that cost?
Oh, I see where you're going. Yeah, that too.
Yeah, so that's the example is like, that's a silly way to start the conversation.
Yeah.
Because the custom house builder would say,
what kind of house you want?
How much you want to spend? Like, you want to do this for $250,000 or like $5 million?
Is it 1 bedroom or is it?
And so I kind
bedrooms?
of, when customers come in and they're talking about custom jewelry, I just wish they would come in with, I wish they would think through just like they would. I have a feeling nobody's showing up to a custom house builder appointment without any like, hey, so I want to get this custom house built. Here's some kind of ideas that I have, and we really got to keep this under $400,000 or $500,000 or whatever it is. I would imagine that's how they would show up to the appointment. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm overestimating the general public.
You think people are just coming in? I just want some ideas. What you got?
and then it's not.
I just have money.
Also, it's like, well, let me see all the houses you've built before, as if that's going to, because then it's like, well, that's not a custom house. That's just the house I've built before. There is someone outside of our store just waving, and it's very distracting. Hey,
big wave, not to us.
Or waving at the person outside, not at you guys.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, if you're listening. But it's the we can, when people start that, I can say it's kind of like building custom house. I don't know how many bedrooms you want. I don't know how many square foot you want. I don't know what kind of upgrade you want. I don't know what your budget is. And it kind of, I think it does it disarm? I don't know if it disarms, but it kind of brings everybody back to reality of like, okay, so the consumer, the person getting a custom ring has to most likely leave the store and think about those things, because it's always just weird to me when somebody comes in for a custom questions and you can tell they haven't thought about what they want, how much they want to spend, when does it need to be done, do they have any jewelry to work with, do they have any pictures of anything that they've seen. I don't know, it kind of blows my mind, to be honest.
Yeah, it does, which that's why we have a checklist now. We send them a form and they get to fill it out, and they get to think about things first before they come in and mess with us.
I don't know why I wrote this one down. You might have to, but it's the whole like buying like gold versus buying an item from the showcase.
Okay.
I don't know why I wrote that one down.
Oh, I do.
I think it was one of your ideas.
So, let's see how I want to go about this. So we do this a lot with chains. Somebody will bring in an old, worn out chain, and they'll ask, what will you give me for this? And, make it $100. But then they look at a new chain that's very similar, and it might be $300 or $400.
Yeah, probably more.
Yeah. And so I just didn't want people to think we're greedy. We're not.
It's like 1,000.
It's 1,000, y'all. And so they're like, well, you're why are you buying mine for 100 and you're selling mine for 400, or you're selling me a new one for 400?
Yep.
And so I've always used, I did not come up with this, but the analogy of, and I don't always use it because you probably have never even heard me use it. So
I was about to say,
it's always in my head.
I can't wait to hear this. Let's hear this analogy that you always use.
I'm always saying it. But it's like a painting. So, when we're buying scrap, it's basically we're buying a canvas and use paint.
Yeah.
And when we're selling a finished painting
by an artist.
By an artiste.
And we don't make chains, so we're not the artists. So we don't get offended if you don't like it.
So that's,
Oh, yeah.
it's the difference of buying, like, I mean, it would be the same as, like, you had a table built, a custom table built for your house. Who's getting, man? It would be like, there's wood and screws, but then there's the table at the end. You would pay more for the table than just the wood
materials.
Screws. Yep.
Yeah. And it's that constant explanation of like, hey, you're about to sell me all this old gold that you don't want. Well, guess what? Nobody else wants it either. And that's fine. But thankfully, you bought gold at some point in time, and yes, you might have spent, $2,000 on this gold bracelet, and you wore it for 20 years, and now we're going to give you $700. Seems... What I don't understand if a new bracelet like this would be like $4,000. Well, yes, but this is not a new bracelet. Yep. And it's out of style and nobody wants it, and I'll never sell it for that or close to that or what you paid for it. But what I can do is melt it and get paid for the gold, and then I can pay you for the gold.
And that's important to understand as well. Like when we're talking, we're always scrapping things out. So we're not reselling or anything else. Yeah. That's a little different.
Yeah, there's places I'm sure that we'll buy because it's a nice piece and they're going to resell it. That's a different conversation. Yes. We're talking about, buying scrap gold.
Yep.
What about the watches, putting a new engine in your car, like replacing the movement? You like that one?
Yeah.
As a former watchmaker and part-time
because there's so many, oh, God. There's so many, like we don't do a lot of watch repairs anymore. So it's just batteries, and we'll throw some movements in occasionally. And a lot of times people are like, well, what's a movement? And then sometimes you'll say, well, it needs a new mechanism. And they're like, what's a mechanism? And so, we just say, it's like a new engine in your car.
And that is a very important distinction, because let's just say my old Jeep out there, let's say the engine died. Let's say I go and I'm like, I just needs a new battery, a new alternator. And they're like, actually, it needs a new engine. When I go to pick up my Jeep, when the engine's been replaced, when I go to pick it up, is it safe for me to assume that why didn't they detail the inside of the car and wash the outside and fix all the scratches and kind of tidy up the soft top?
Right.
Is that a fair?
No, you would not expect that to be done.
But what do watch clients expect, Brad?
Well, it's not that they necessarily expect it, but they will.
They'll throw it in there like, oh, you can clean it up and make it look brand new again, right?
They do.
That's a whole other.
They do.
That's a whole nother service.
We get that with batteries. Oh, and just cleaned up a little bit. Yeah. Like, what does that mean? I don't know what that means.
Your old watch is gross and disgusting and scratched, and the crystal's all worn out. And no, we're just. Yeah, I mean, sure, yep. I'll give it a old wipe down with a microfiber cloth, I guess. I don't know.
Yep. But I mean, I used to, back when I was in the game, watch repair game, take it apart and put in the ultrasonic, and and then I would refinish the case.
For that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, and it's ridiculous because it takes like all day to do a watch.
Yeah, so it's like I'll replace this movement for $100.
Yeah,
but then it's going to be
But I'm not going to spend all day.
Yeah, $400 if you want me to do all this other stuff.
Yeah,
we don't have time to do that anymore, so we don't do it.
No.
But then they're like, oh wow, I went from 100 to 400 real fast. It's like, yeah, because all the movement, it takes the least amount of time.
Yep.
It's
and we'll get that too. Watch. Is like 2 weeks after we do a movement, they're like, oh well, this the class doesn't close anymore. Like what? Well, yeah, we didn't do anything to that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, people love to. That's in jewelry too. They love to.
Oh, once you have a repair,
it's like, hey, you gotta size my ring, and a year ago now one of the prongs broke off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what you gonna do about that?
Maybe you got it caught on something.
Maybe.
But I can promise you, when I was down there sizing the ring, I didn't go, let me just bend this prong back and forth just to loosen it, just back and forth to create a little spot that's just waiting to be broken. That's what I didn't do, because for one,
we should.
Why?
Residuals.
I think people also overestimate like how interested we are in their stuff when we're just doing like a sizing or a battery. It's like, I'm just sized it. Here you go. Enjoy.
Yep.
I'm not like checking out all. I mean, I'm checking it out to make sure there's not other problems, but we're not like setting up future problems so that they have to come back. Like I hope when we do a repair, like I guess the idea would be like we don't want you to come back for a long time.
Yeah,
unless you're buying something.
Or
having a custom
or
ring
a different
built.
repair.
Yeah,
on a different thing.
All right. Oh, somebody sent me this one actually.
Ooh.
Some of these were sent in, but I didn't attach them to anybody. So, picking a stone. I guess they're talking about a diamond. Picking a stone from the report or the cert, what people call it inaccurately, is like selecting your wife from her driver's license picture.
Man, that's a lot to go with there. That's something.
Do you agree?
Because
Because the driver's license is going to have your wife's. It's a still image of your wife.
Yep,
It's going to
yep.
have her height, hair color, eye color,
I get it,
weight,
yep. Mm-hmm.
and just a generic picture.
Yep.
But we get a lot of times clients come in there like, granted now that we're doing lab grown, this feels like it's less and less. But back when you only sold naturals, it was everybody was like, I want to see the GIA number, I want to see the color, the clarity.
Yep.
I think those are all important. Obviously, from the driver's license, you could tell, like, oh, I don't want my wife to be 6 foot tall, or I don't want her to be 5 foot tall. So that gives you some of the information that you can kind of cross out. But I think the heart of it was like, hey, just get the diamond in. Like, look at the diamond in person, in real life, move it around, put it on your fingers.
What have you got against people who are 6 feet tall, women?
Nothing.
Or
I'm just
5 feet
saying.
tall?
I'm just saying people have preferences.
Apparently, you hate them.
People have preferences. Just like with diamonds, it's like, hey, well, and it has to be 1.25 carat. Well, what if you get a 1.17 carat?
Yes.
And it looks a little bigger.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe there's just something about the light and the cut that just look a little bit better than the 1.25.
Right. Yep.
But people get really caught up on the stats, and they want to see the report.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that was a good one. If you're selling diamonds, I feel like we're not selling diamonds like that much anymore. But if you're working in a store that does that, like, it's a good analogy. It's like, hey, don't worry about this. I think when I did do it, I would intentionally like, hey, let me get the diamonds out. Just look at them.
Mm-hmm.
Compare. Just find the one you like, the one that looks the best, and then I will bring out the stats. I'll bring out the driver's license picture for you.
So that's how you would pick a wife? You just bring out a few of them, look at them.
Yep, that's how I did. They didn't have.
Just bring it. We're going to bring in three women for you. Just look around.
There's like a whole.
Just see
the
what
reality TV shows and game shows that are basically what I just described.
Correct.
That's not how we
Not
did
wrong.
it back in the early 2000s.
Back in the 1900s. Yeah, more early 2000s. Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, that's a good one. I like that one actually.
It's a really good one.
Let's see here. A ring is like an expensive car, aka a Ferrari. You aren't taking it off road just because it was expensive. We have dived into a similar topic, but I do like the analogy when people come in. It's like, man, I had this custom ring built for $6,000. I just thought it would last longer than this, and it's like, well, you stepped on it.
Yeah. Or I go out and garden with this and lift weights and do all the things because I spent all this money. It should be able to.
It should just withstand my
Everything.
entire life. And some people's lives it does withstand their entire life. But yeah, I think that is like one of the biggest things I'm most passionate about as far as like consumer versus jeweler like expectations. Is that and the crazy thing is, and I get it because to whomever's walking in the door, a lot of money to them is different than what is a lot of money to someone else.
Sure.
So when someone comes in and they are like, hey, I spent $300 on this, on this silver necklace with this pendant, and I just thought it would last longer than that. That is a big deal to them. But then for other people, it's like, hey, I just spent $7,000 on this custom ring. I just thought it would last longer than that. Mm-hmm. And in both of those situations, it's a lot of money for that person. But also in both of those situations, like life happened. Yeah, your dog climbed up you and pulled the chain and it broke.
Yep.
That's not a $300 chain problem. That's just a physics problem.
Right.
But I wish all jewelry stores, and I'm speaking to us and to everyone who watches this, we've got to get better in this industry about teaching proper expectations and maintenance of jewelry.
Yes.
And what I don't mean is just like bring it in and get it cleaned occasionally. I mean just, okay, you're buying this nice, $4,000 necklace. Don't just like never take it off. Sleep in it, shower in it, pull in it. You have a set of twins that are under the age of 4 and 2 dogs at home.
Yep.
It's wear the nice necklace and enjoy it, and then when you get home, take it off and put it somewhere safe. Like that is, I don't understand why that. It seems like it seems offensive to customers to be like, you have to actually take care of nice stuff. Just because it's nice doesn't mean it's indestructible.
It would be like buying really expensive shoes. Like, you wouldn't take them to go, you wouldn't mow with them.
Yeah.
Right?
Like your wife just got a brand new Tesla. State of the art.
Brand new to us. Not
state of the art Tesla because money over here. But y'all have never said, hey, do you want to go off-roading?
Right, exactly.
Hey, you get your Jeep, we'll take our Tesla, and we're just going to go off-roading.
Yeah, because it's a Tesla. It should be able to.
It costs more than my Jeep. It should be able to do it. Right. Like that. Like it sounds so stupid because a Tesla wasn't meant for that.
Right.
And I could buy a really cheap old Jeep, and it would perform way better because it was built for that. And so, yes, this is fine jewelry, and it is meant to be worn and enjoyed as a memory, as a keepsake, as a gift from a loved one. It's not just meant to be worn 24/7 under all life conditions.
Yep.
It's just not.
It's just not.
Because, and we joke, we say, I don't know if we actually say this to people because I think we have to make sure they understand we're joking. But all of our jewelry in the showcase has never broke. The stones never got loose. The chain's never broken. Nothing's ever, like, the clasp quit working because
you know what does happen, though? Occasionally, earring backs fall off, and that's weird.
That is weird, but that's probably because it's actually probably we're. There you go. End of podcast. I'm just kidding.
So we solved everything, y'all.
Yes. But yeah, if I pull up a display and drop it, then there's a chance something might happen. Or if I'm piling a bunch of earrings on a pulling out of the showcase, then there's a chance something will happen. But if we just I'll use this clothespin. If I just lay the ring right here, it'll never break. It'll never wear down. And we don't expect people to never wear their jewelry. But it's an analogy, an illustration of like, hey, if you wear it when it's appropriate and enjoy it as it was meant to be enjoyed, it will actually last you a lifetime.
Yep.
So yes, it will last a lifetime.
Yep.
If you take care of it.
Yes.
Just like a Honda Accord from 1999 would last forever if you had properly taken care of it. Got the oil changed, got everything fixed, and didn't just abuse it. It'll actually last a long time even if you abuse it, but it won't last forever.
Hondas are great.
Good job,
probably obviously probably the best machine ever.
There was a side topic I was going to get to because I knew we would get through these analogies pretty fast. And now I was going to write it down, and I might have written it down in the phone that is being used to record us right now. But I mean, we have a few minutes left because we gotta unpack it. We got a few minutes. We gotta unpack this thing. But yeah, it's a shorter episode, and if you can think of any more analogies or stories or illustrations that will help the jewelry industry better interact with clients and set expectations, drop those in the comments right below. If you're listening to this on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, it's hard to leave a comment, so go to YouTube, subscribe. I know we
Smash that like button.
Yeah, we are pushing the YouTube quite a bit now that we're doing these video podcasting, and I think we're on the verge of hitting 300 subscribers. Have I told you that?
No, that's great.
Our goal is to 500. And I don't know if I said. That's the next goal. I mean, I guess our goal is 300, but
our goal is YouTube sending us a check.
Yeah,
every month.
So we open up a lot of perks when we get more subscribers. If you're listening to this on the audio version, you should switch over to YouTube and click subscribe, and then go back to listening to it on Spotify. We just make those numbers. It's all about the algorithms and the numbers.
Yeah, I know.
But if you are on YouTube, we do not always. I don't think we can do it this week with the holiday coming up. But we do a live chat sometimes, and that's always fun. But also definitely leave comments.
Yeah, because we will answer them.
We will read. The things that we prioritize are buy me a coffee comments.
Yes.
YouTube comments.
Yes.
And we're very active on our Instagram page. So those are the 3 ways to interact with us most. Facebook, I get there when I get there. Spotify and Apple Podcasts, commenting. We appreciate it. We love it. That's where I listen to podcasts too. But, it's harder. It's,
it's weird.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, do you listen to any podcast where you can just talk to the person? The famous broadcast legends?
Just one. Well, not a podcast, no, but just like a YouTube channel.
Yep.
I can text.
So people
Brad.
can just reach us. The legends that we are, the amazing. We make time for them.
Because you know what's going to happen? This is going to blow up, Brad.
We're going to get so big that
and then
nobody.
they're going to be like, Brad never responds to my DMs anymore. That's because he's getting 100 a day.
Yep.
Every hour.
Yep.
So
I'll have a person do it for me.
You really want to get in while the price is low and the interaction is high.
Mm-hmm. Because so then you can be really mad later on when I don't respond. Remember when Brad was cool?
I'm wondering if we're going to get somebody coming up to the door.
It is 5 minutes till.
We gotta shut this thing down. Sorry for a short episode. Life has been happening. The month of July is insane.
But more like Dusty's taking mini vacations.
No, that's not true. I did. Well, that's what we were going to talk about. I just got back from vacation.
And you're about to go on vacation.
No, that's not true. No, the store is closed for the 4th of July, and you will also be on vacation.
No, but you'll be at a lake.
Yeah, but that's just.
I'll be in my house.
Yeah, I'll be in the lake with about 30 other people. Not a vacation, but I did get back from vacation. I remember I was going to talk about that. I know I have to wrap it up now.
I'll be in Vegas in a casino with about 30 other people.
Is when I came back from my little vacation. The jobs were not overwhelming. It's the time of year. But I think I wanted to say this to jewelry store salespeople and managers.
Oh, I thought you were going to say thank you.
No.
Oh.
You have to protect your bench jewelers.
Yes.
Because I posted in that Discord, which I've mentioned before. If you need that link for the bench jewelers Discord, let me know. It's not mine. It belongs to someone else started it, but I think it's a really cool thing. But I posted about I actually have, paying the price for being on vacation, which it really wasn't that bad. I was being sarcastic. But a lot of people were like, oh my gosh, because it's vacation season.
Yep.
And they're like, oh, I just got back or I'm about to go and I'm dreading it. Like, okay, managers and salespeople, protect your bench jeweler.
Yep.
Just say, hey, this repair takes 3 weeks. Oh, if the customer's going to get so mad. Who cares? Why are you trying to appease the customer who you see once every 10 years or maybe I've never seen versus the bench jeweler who is like legit carrying the weight and the stress of trying to always stay on top of things?
Yep.
There.
Boom. Take it.
I would drop this mic, but it was expensive. So on that note, thank you guys for watching. Anything else we got before we close off? Close out? Close off?
We didn't say Stepdaddy Ron Studios.
I said close off. Go ahead, Brad. Stay tuned after the little outro song. Brad's going to take the close off. Yeah, thanks for joining us here in Stepdaddy Ron Studios. And we'll see you in the post or pre. It's the pre-show banter that we post at the end.
At the post. In the postie.
Wait, we should come up with a name. Is it the post pre-show banter? Or is it the pre-post show?
The pre-show, post-show
banter. Okay, that's it. All right, thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.
All right, Brad. Hold on. We have to freeze. We have to make a silly face for the thumbnail.
Okay.
Or do something. We have to do something.
Well, that's another one done. Time to pack it in. Brad and Dusty signing off with a tired grin. Got stones to set and prongs to fix before we're through. Thanks for hanging with us. We'll complain to you next week too. Back to the bench. Back to the bench. Where the size and jobs are endless and the deadlines make you clench. We'll be right here, torch in hand. Two guys trying to understand why every ring's an heirloom and every rush job's planned. Back to the bench. See you next week.
Melanie just posted a daddy stole her. We can't. We're not doing that anymore,
I'm
people.
gonna see if I can be.
We're classy. I can. You want me
We're
to go
classy. No, you're good. We're good. How do we look, everybody? This will be the this is pre-show stuff, but this will be the most low budget edit you guys have ever seen. I'm just gonna warn you now. We'll get into it. We should probably just start because we don't have much time. The shortest pre-show banter in history, unless I put all that me climbing over cords over and over and over again.
Good. Hold on, let me see. There
we need to go wireless. What the heck? Okay. You're fine. You're good.
I know. Okay. No, see, it's like
you're kind of behind me, but I guess you can't really change that, can you?
I guess not.
It goes more out.
It does. But then I moved that way.
Oh, that's true.
It's on a pivot.
Guess we'll find out if you're happy your faces in this entire episode. All right. Let me get that out of my system. I'm gonna. I'll just hide behind the laser when that happens.
Okay.
All right. Do you know what we're going to talk about today, Brad?
I have one story.
Oh, you have stories?
No, I have one story.
Oh God. Do I need to know what it is before we start?
We already talked about it. We already talked about this.
Did we?
From old dog's buddy.
But you didn't tell me what the story was.
No, I didn't tell you what the story was.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know. I hate this so much. Let me get. I hate how this dims way too fast.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably Ari. She probably messed up some kind of settings or something. And the phone's about to die. Of course. I swear. All right. I'm gonna fix this so that it don't cut off every 5 seconds. Auto lock after 30 seconds.
What the heck? I feel like an echo in here now with me.
Well, too bad because it's too bad.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
Oh gosh, why can't I turn off the auto lock? I swear, I think Ari messes with. I think she just either intentionally or unintentionally.
You think she just goes through things and just messes with them? Just to mess with
she
you?
is.
I did tell you to do
I'm
that.
not going to get into it.
I told her to do that. Oh, this is going to be a great episode. I can tell. People watching this now, they're like, "Man, that was a really good episode." They didn't even know how great this episode's going to be.
It's not so pre-show. It's 9:20. We open in 40 minutes. We still haven't started.
Mm-hmm. I have an echo.
Well, the echo wasn't there a minute ago, so I'm going to say.
No, I'm just saying.
Sounds good in mine.
Just telling people what we're dealing with here.
All right, we ready?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. 3, 2, 1. I'm clapping. Don't know why I'm clapping anymore.
Yeah, it's fine.
But now I got to clap again.
Oh,
all
yeah,
right,
we
3,
do.
2, 1.